Okay, I'd like to talk about fast string crossings now. It's pretty complicated and I've really thought about this one a lot. If I'm bowing on A, or on D in this case, and then going to A for any length of time, I do it as an entire arm unit. The whole arm rolls as a unit. So that you see this part of the arm and the stick in a line, they roll together. So I can do it very quickly and stay together. But there are different types of string crossings, so let's talk about them. Now in Carl Flesch's book, he says that a string crossing in the lower half of the bow is a pure rotation of the forearm. It's almost that motion. I almost think it's like steering a steering wheel in a car. The elbow stays behind and the hand moves like that. It's not quite that, but if I do it with the bow and I'm on the D and I rotate the hand, you'll see this motion there. Then go up, bow, rotate back. That's called barrelage, that stroke. It's a common stroke in Baroque violin playing. And I'm not doing this. I leave the elbow down. Now Carl Flesch says something different in the upper half of the bow. He says that it's a wrist motion and that you would do that. And that's the way I was taught. And I've really been thinking about this a lot. It works, it's fine. It's not quite as powerful though as that full rotation of the forearm. And I don't think I do it all the time. I mean, I started doing this in front of a mirror, and what I noticed was when I was playing out, I was staying with this rotation of the forearm. Okay? So the difference between the rotation here and up here is just the amount of exaggeration you have to do in the movement. If I show you again down here, it's not very much. If I move to the middle of the bow, it's a little bigger. You'll see more motion in the hand. If I go up here, you see a lot more motion in the hand. Your hand has to cover more ground to get the same amount of distance up here. Okay, so does that change it? I mean, if you did it with a wrist, you're still going to have to move a lot up here. And I think that to have a nice big sound, you're going to have to hang. It doesn't feel as powerful though as this. Nor does it feel as articulate for me. So I think it's important that you at least try the rotation of the forearm. And you can basically do the same technique in all three parts of the bow. Okay? Let me show you one more example. You remember at the beginning I said if we're going to a new string level to stay, to bring the whole arm. So I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now what if I wanted to go back to the D string for one note? So I'm doing 8 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. What I'm doing in this case at the beginning is dropping the whole arm because I'm coming to stay. But then I'm doing a rotation of the forearm, but it's the opposite direction. So the pinky goes towards the ceiling to grab that 1D string. If I don't do that, you're going to see that motion. I think it's really bumpy. And I also think that it makes me feel like I'm going to be late. So it's easier for me just to do that rotation and just grab the string. So anyway, here's some ideas for you to try with your fast string crossings, and I hope it helps. Thanks.